We're there. I can see us. We're just there. There's no intro. We're there. That's us. We're live. We're there. You lot can see us. Hello. Good morning. This is how we're starting the show. Ropey start, says Stephen Nugent. Yeah. All that loud breathing, man. Steffi Jenkins says you're on. We're on. Good morning. We're doing it with the... I'm so glad KG wasn't doing anything mad, you know. I'm so glad.
I wasn't, you know. I was literally putting my phone on silent. I was making sure that I haven't done anything wrong. How are you looking though? Do you look like are we looking like Minecraft characters or?
No, we're good. I'm looking at us. Yeah, no, we're good. It's
I
just
like
that
before we started as well. We literally said, "Let's hope this goes all right." And then we're on.
Josh done a Josh special. He was like, "Intro play." Oh, that's not the intro. And I'm looking at him like, "That's me. That's Owen. That's KG. We're here." Robert says, "My first live show, and it stays with this randomness." LOL. You're all good, lads. Says Makish. Has KG changed? What is happening? And big up United View crew, says Chardonnay as well. So there's lots to talk about, man. Welcome to your transfer view this morning. It was just a weird start. We're just all expecting to hear the iconic United View theme tune, and it just didn't happen. We just appeared, in it. Sometimes it's better to just
it goes like that.
Appear.
We were like the Undertaker. The lights went out and we came on and we were here. That's it. That's what.
But we were surprised at our own arrival.
And I tell you what, the segue of talking about the Undertaker, I want to get this out from the start. Okay. I want to just get this out of there. So the full view last night, new thumbnail. Yeah. People were raving about the thumbnail. People said it looks great, and it does look great. The new thumbnail. But I also saw some comments. Well, one particular comment saying that I look like Paul Bearer. And do you know what the worst thing is? I wasn't just on YouTube. Then I went on Twitter afterwards and someone went, I saw the comment, you look like Paul Bearer, and they put a picture of it. And I tell you what, the worst thing is,
it's true.
I kind of do.
Yeah,
I kind of do. I was doing the same pose and everything. I was holding up the urn. It was like that.
Why did that guy give it up like that? We got to give it up for the people, the managers of these fighters, because bloody hell, they could really sell it. And Paul Bearer, he done his job.
But bear in mind as well, Paul Bearer wore like white face paint to look like a corpse.
This
is my natural skin color. So what are you saying? Like, I look like I'm dead.
Oh, don't take it that seriously. I don't think they mean that, man. I think they just mean
no. It's fine, Flex. It was only joking. I only cried myself to sleep, so whatever. It's fine, no problem.
They're noticing I'm losing weight, fam.
There you go. There you go.
Listen, Flex put me on the realest diet as well with the Peloton, so it's real, bro. I'm in week six, bro.
Love that.
I'm hungry,
this is yeah. You will be hungry. It's gonna get worse.
Me too, yeah.
But listen, you're all killing it. So there you go. There's your Monday morning motivation. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether it's your skin complexion and wanting to look a certain way so you don't look like a corpse, you could get that here. You can get your pounds down and get onto your if you want to lose some weight, we got that. If you got that not taking yourself too seriously, you got your Monday morning motivation right there. Now it's time to talk about Man United transfers though. So maybe your Monday morning motivation might just be going away now because the optimism might not be there. Let's get into it, man. I saw a couple of people in the comments. Big up to some of the free seats. They were saying they've been here for a long time in the chat, actually, from before the channel, when the channel was called The Flex. Long time subscriber. And it's basically saying, why is it the same news all the time? Why is it the same shit? And I agree with you. I can't remember who said it. And then some people were talking back in the comments saying, we can only talk about what's out there. And that's the point there. Everyone can express their opinion. So big up to you for expressing your opinion. I can't remember who it was at the start. But that's where we actually are. There's not massive revelations, which is why we're getting frustrated. But the latest kind of rumor to be putting out is the kind of double. So I hope Josh can just mute himself in the back because it's just it's just a lot going on. But yeah, double sweep for Antony and De Jong. And that's kind of coming from Alex Crook from TalkSport. A lot of reports have been saying that. Ekram Kona said that a 50 million euros bid is going to be coming in very shortly for Antony. Double swoop, KG. What are you just no one's coming? Don't listen.
No, I'm not there. I'm gonna give again a full-bar conversation. I'm gonna chill. I'm still brooding, but I'm chilling in the sense of just saying to myself, look, Antony's a very good player. If a player like that came in, we'd finally have the answer to the right-hand side. And we've been looking to the answer to the right-hand side for the longest time. And Ten Hag can't become like everybody else and play him on the left, like what everyone does. Get a big signing and put him in another place, right? We do need a right-handed sided player. This feels good. Again, it'll make it feel like competition for places. And the talent is immense. The way he wants to play football is I feel like he's one of those kids that just enjoy it. He's the ones that he'll get the ball and everyone will stand up at Old Trafford, I imagine. He's that kind of player. We haven't had someone with that level of that's thinking about trickery first in a long time. The last problem would you say Ronaldo was a person that really just, as soon as he gets the ball, you will stand up? Back in the day, Nani had a little bit about him as well, but it was a bit inconsistent. But we haven't been graced with that for years. So it would be nice to attract a player like this to really a live wire. You asked about the number 7 shirts. Yeah, I was thinking, right, the number 7 shirt is still here.
Let's not talk about shirt numbers as well. I mean, that could go many different ways.
Yeah, he asked about shirts, but you do, obviously Ronaldo's playing as a number 9, really. He's just holding a 7 shirt, but that winger, that guy, that trickery, it's not here anymore. So I would like to see it. It just makes me laugh thinking we are trying to sign Ajax, all of it.
Is that an issue? Is that an issue, KG? You see, okay, at the beginning, obviously you saw Timber in person and you were sold, so you were like, yeah, Timber, 100%.
Yeah.
Obviously, Antony was injured that game, I think, but you kind of knew about him. You seen him, we saw Martinez in the flesh. We were like, he's all right, actually. Holding midfield, he's all right. I'll take him. We were just doing a bring and buy sale. It was mad. But is there a danger that we can't do this Ajax 2.0 thing? We're just linked to all these old players. Is that promising or is that worrying?
It's a mad one, right? But then it's what I feel you need to do to kind of make the dressing room yours, probably. Because you think about all the things, all the unrest that's happened, and you need to change the culture, not of the if when they talk about it's a cultural reset. Well, the cultural reset really is the players, the dressing room. The dressing room is broken. The cultural reset means something there. Now a coach can come in and say, hey guys, I want you to be like this. But when the parents are away, the kids will do what they want to do. And now it's saying, look, because Ten Hag can't be there all the time. He has to put you put your kids in there, and then they will now change it, or especially if they're the greater group, if that makes sense. These are guys that are the stars. These guys are the new leaders. Ronaldo will always become a leader wherever he goes, and he'll always gain that respect. But this dressing room is so, I don't want to be disrespectful, but they've let us down so many times that they know where the situation they're in. They know that they're on the outs. If you sign these new players and they're down to 4-5 year contracts, they have more stability at the club than you do. And you've been here for I don't know, since Mourinho. Are you with me? So they start to, it just starts to be a shift. And I do know that when we're talking to the We Talk Ajax guys, they were saying that he wants a dressing room that is together. No cliques, none of that stuff. I think if you implant your players that you trust, you get your mindset, you can get that really quickly. So I'm not totally against it, especially because he's going to try and get them to do things that they don't want to do. These guys don't want to press. They don't want to do none of these things. You need your sleeper agents in there. So I'm totally against it.
Almost like industry plants, isn't it? You put them in there, then they can kind of help change the culture. Before I come to you, Owen, super chat from Lil Yo-Yo says, lads, are we fuming about Nunez or is 100 mil a bump? Big up Lil Yo-Yo. I'm not sure if you watched the full view yesterday. That was something we discussed a lot, and we've been discussing actually for the last couple of shows. But because I think you haven't, which is obviously why you're asking, because I know you're an avid watcher. We were basically saying, well, me and Owen were like, yeah, we were never going to get him anyway. He wanted to play for Liverpool. He chose them over us. And we don't want to pay 100 million. But there was another side to the story where people were saying but Man United needs to get a move on. Why waste time talking to a player who didn't want to come? You can work on deals whilst you're looking at other deals. So basically get your skates on. It was quite a big talking point, but we did all kind of agree that 100 million we shouldn't really be spending on one guy. to fill you in there, Lil Yo-Yo, because I know that you watch a lot of the channel. And Robert says, we can sign players before the transfer window, by the way. A lot of people have said that. They keep saying, stop acting like you can only sign a player once the window opens. You can work on deals and get them announced beforehand if you're efficient. I know Owen's got views on that one. And Lil Yo-Yo says, sign all of Ajax like Liverpool sign all of Southampton with the eyes. And WJ Barrett says, all I'm saying is, what's that? Water? Is that water and coffee settings? If you know, you know. Is that the water and the biscuits? Is that
I think
what
that's.
it means?
Is it the warm one, or is it what like Faz was saying yesterday with the porridge and tea?
Oh yeah, porridge and it's porridge. Oh yeah, porridge and tea. Yeah, porridge and tea settings. And big up DJ, man. Big up DJ says KG lost weight and became sensible. Got this clone off the screen and find the real KG. Oh wow,
that's SAG award-winning KG as well.
No, what you have
that's
to
what that
understand
is.
here is, remember, there's no football that started, so there's no chance to be reckless, bro. What am I going to be reckless about the transfer news? When we saw, Josh has got the real video of when we thought was getting De Jong, and that got announced in when was in Amsterdam. I was gassed. I danced out in the street. Remember what happened? We were linked, and I started dancing immediately. I was like, "It's happening, bro!" It's been many weeks since that's happened. Is what I'm saying. But as soon as the game gets going, you don't know what time it is. But right now, we just really got to break stuff down and understand what's going on, and we're in a bad place. So I am hurting as well.
Yeah,
simple as that.
100%. Lil Yo says, "Is this KG like the Gucci Mane clone?" I'm not sure if he is, man. I'm not sure if he is. Owen, this double sweep for these two players. I mean, we keep hearing, if these two players don't arrive, people will be very surprised. There's a feeling in Old Trafford, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. These two look like the two deals with the most, oomph behind it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, they do, definitely. I think also as well, I don't want to be going back to it and stirring that pot again, but we're actively linked to two players concretely, right? And yes, they haven't signed. Yes, they're not done.
No.
But there is still the complaints of what are we doing? That's two players right there and you just said it right there, Flex, that looks like we're going to get. Granted, if it was only those two players we signed this summer, I'm with everyone that's saying that wouldn't be enough, because it wouldn't be. Signing Frankie de Jong and Antony is a good start, but it's not enough. And even if we sign 4 or 5 players this summer, it's still, in the grand scheme of things, not enough. But that would be a good start, definitely. I'm at this point like you, especially with the de Jong one. The Antony one, I'm still somewhat cautious about, because I don't know how much we've heard when it comes to maybe over there in Holland. I mean, there was something in May, I think, from Mike Verwij saying that, Ajax would be open to selling him this summer, but a lot of the real push has been from Brazil, which you would think maybe comes from the players' side. And I think there's a sell-on clause with Sao Paulo as well, so it's in their best interest to be pushing that kind of deal. But it looks like that one's going to happen. The De Jong one, look, it goes to show how much can change, because a week ago, I was saying I'm still a little bit cold on this, because a week ago it was, he still doesn't really want to go, and Champions League, someone else could sweep in. That's all changed in a week's time, because suddenly now he's made his mind up that he would be open to going. And that was the biggest stumbling block in the first place, is, does he want to come to Manchester United? So I think that does go to show how much can change in a week. Is that a week ago, we were linked to different people. Timber, that's the one that's definitely going to happen. That one looks less likely that's going to happen now. A week later, you're saying De Jong and Antony, they're the two most likely ones to happen. So it almost goes back to my point of, I know people don't like wait and see. I know people don't like patience, but look what a week's done. A week's, things have completely changed. And I'm sure in a week's time, things will probably look even more different to what they do right now. Not saying we would have signed these two players.
Yeah, it might look worse.
But there might be another player that we weren't linked with a week ago. Then we go, actually, that one looks like it's going to happen as well now, And I can see KG grinning.
We should be scouring. Don't you think we should be? Because I like the thing about, I saw some clips of what you lot were saying yesterday about, none of the other big clubs have signed anyone, this, that, and the other, right? And I was thinking, while I was listening to that, I was thinking, it's funny though, but out of all the big clubs, we're the worst. I
get that as well. And you could argue,
we don't have the same issues as the rest of the big clubs. Like Man City, let's say the season started tomorrow, yeah, and Haaland weren't really announced, yeah. Man City will be fine. There'll be nothing wrong with Man City. Man City played the whole season without a recognized striker. and they did well. You know, you think of the other games, Chelsea, they probably need a striker here and there, but even they will be fine. Liverpool, we know what time it is. Mane, without Mane, they will be fine. You know, and as you keep going down, Tottenham are now building. Tottenham are putting in the building blocks. But even with Conte and how the core they got there, another ones, they will be fine. Then you start to get down into the list. You look at Arsenal and you like, it's Arsenal. Their fine is different.
You hate Arsenal so much.
Their fine is different, innit? But then when you look at us, we
Our
can't
fine's
say
different to that.
if the league starts tomorrow, we're in trouble, guys. Like if it's
I agree with that, but in
tomorrow,
reality, it
don't though.
But it doesn't.
So it's like,
but that's the point. So it
No,
doesn't.
but
It
this
doesn't
is
start tomorrow. And
because I know it doesn't start tomorrow, but now you say to yourselves, well, because we can't look at them and be like, well, they're not doing anything, bro. You've got other needs. Your needs don't match their needs.
But this is the problem, KG,
So
is that some people are comparing us to those clubs. Some people are going, well, what are they doing? They go, people are going, the Liverpool have signed him. Man City have signed him. So we can't at the same time go, let's not compare ourselves. I agree. We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to other clubs because they're at different stages than we are. But the problem is that some of this comes from other people comparing us to other clubs in different aspects. They'll go, oh, we're not buying players or we're not selling players. For me, the goalpost is just constantly being shifted depending on what time of day it is.
I understand that point, but it's like, obviously, you're gonna have the reactionary fans and the fans that are jealous, right? And we all suffer from jealousy at times, right? My jealousy is more in season in games when I just see other teams just being better than us and then winning things. Like, you know, when it comes to semi-finals and you're not in that conversation, like you can't even be excited about a semi-final because you know it's got nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
that's when my jealousy really kicks in. But in the transfer window, I'm like here, but I realize how bad the situation is. It's bleak in the sense of, and that's why I want to see business, right? There's fans that are sitting here saying, well, we can't afford to act like those big clubs because we're not even moving like them at all. So right now, we need to start scouring, like even if we're linked to like lower division players or players that have, you know, we're trying to find our Robinsons of this world. We're trying to find our Kantes of this world.
I agree. But then you also get the argument of people going, oh, we're linked to so many players. And it's like, well, what do you want then? Because then I agree with you. We should be looking, we should be scouring people. We should be looking at all of these different targets. But then when it comes out that we're linked to someone, people go, oh, here we go, more links.
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't hate all these links. Like the same, it's the right type of links though. Like we was linked to Lewandowski the other day.
Yeah, I mean, but then people when they see that, they just have to use their brain and go, we are not signing Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah,
that's not happening. You know?
But then you want the links, like even that guy. What's it? I don't know. Sangari, is that how you say his name? Is that links like that? I like. I want to see links that, you know, like, oh, that's a bit left field, but okay, that could make sense because that's a player that you think to yourself, we have the ability to get. He ain't gonna be like, oh, I need Champions League.
But technically, that's what's happened with, apart from the Nunez one, which again, I just think they made a couple calls and he chose, like we all said, he chose Liverpool because they're better than us or whatever.
And there was that report that came out this morning with that flex as well.
Well, exactly that's the thing that was going to. Yeah, well, we might as well bring it up now. Right. There's the report basically saying that, cut a long story short, that Ten Hag doesn't care that we missed out on Nunez because it's not within our budget. It's not within the structure of what we're trying to do. Yeah, he liked him. Yeah, he would have had him. But when it got down to the nitty gritty, he didn't want to spend 100 mil, which is what we were basically saying. This is what Romano was saying. He said Man United certainly tried to sign Darwin Nunez, and they were still in contact with his agent until Friday, but they considered him a 70 million euro target, not 100 million euro target. Eric Ten Hag had mentioned Darwin Nunez in his meetings with the Man United board, but is not disappointed on missing out because he knows spending 100 million package on him risks compromising the club's strategies. Well, wouldn't you guess? Duh. Like, it's not like that's what we're saying it is the whole time. Obviously, he liked the player. You start talking, 100 million. Nah, that doesn't make us incompetent. That doesn't make us, why are we doing the same thing? That makes us, this guy looks good, so we're in the pool for the good players. Then it makes us sensible to say, I don't want to get him.
And then Liverpool 65 though.
No, all
No,
the add-ons, the package is 100 million. That's what I'm saying. Don't let the internet mash up your head. It's 100 mil, fam.
And those
100
add-ons
mil.
are like 10 million after 10 games, another 10 million after 60 games. That's like, you know,
Peas.
a couple of months into the season or whatever, they're paying more money. And again, people will go, why are United talking to him for so long? Because they valued him as a 70 million euro player.
Max.
Benfica didn't. How much time does it take to negotiate 30 million euros off a deal? That's a lot. That's another player. And again, like, that's my point when it comes to these things. Incompetence. If you've got your valuation, they've got theirs, it don't match, no deal. That's not just football, that's life. Try buying a car or whatever. I think it's going to be this price. Well, I want this price. All right, I'm not going to buy it. That's it. You know,
There's
move on.
Super chats. Let's do the super chats and come back.
Lil Yo says, lads. Oh no, we've read that one already. What I'm saying is that we've read that one. There you go. Ideal says, I feel bad. I think Flex and Owen ganging up on KG.
No, I don't feel bad. I don't feel ganging up on
if the season starts tomorrow, panic stations. Yeah, karma KG. Nah, we're definitely not ganging up on KG.
Nah, and I feel confident about my point.
That's what I was going to say. If anything, like, me and Owen have been in the minority for a lot of the last few shows where we're just ready to chill, kick back, judge it at the end. KG's come with a different take to me and Owen, but actually, I would say the community is very much behind what KG is saying. I'm on the Glazers payroll. That's where I'm at in the UV community. Why is no one feeling sorry for me? I'm chilling with Joe and Malcolm and them, man. I'm dividencing. They're saying the Glazers sent me to the grill, bro.
I want to send you to Jamaica. And say, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing.
all you gotta say is that you're calm about the transfer situation and that you're feeling optimistic. We'll send you to the grill. Sold.
And don't fall over in the sea as well while you're out there as well.
Now, you know what's crazy is people are going to be listening to that like, but did they do it though?
They'll be the out of context flex. Told you.
Mate,
Freudian slip.
Listen, one thing I always say, I think is very important to do on the serious is, like, when you're in this space, don't take yourself too seriously. If people agree with what you're saying, great. If they don't agree with what you're saying, also great. Like, don't get your pants in a twist about it. Some people cry, like, if no one agrees with them. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You just, like, it's not that deep. It's opinion. Like, why'd you cry?
You know what? No, and I hear what you're saying, right? But Man United fans, you know, I see Man United fans on the road, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's that thing that we do. We look at each other and we go, hey, I'm a big fan of the channel. Like, oh, big up. Yeah. And then there's a pause. And then we look at each other and it's just pain. Because both of us, we both seen it. Me and you both know what we've gone through this season.
Yeah.
And it's like a head down. It's like, will we ever be good again? There's that moment. There's a moment that when I meet Man United fans, yeah, or this happens when someone goes, what team you support? And I goes, I don't want to talk about it right now, you know. That's literally, this is the journey that I've been having with Man United fans. So when you see an upset Man United fan, you have to understand. You have to understand if a fan's like, my club need to move quickly in the market, you can't be upset at that man because we've seen what's happened season after season. So while it's like, well, the window just opened now, well, we've been bad for 10 years. Like, forget about the window just opening now. The window's open plenty of times and we haven't reacted. This is and then when we do react, again, I get that there's the one deal that we like, so we might chase one player for a while. But then nothing like, how long are you gonna chase one guy? We should be trying to bring in multiple guys or realistic targets. And I do believe that De Jong is a realistic target, right?
And Antony is.
I hope so.
And
I don't know about that one. I hope so.
It's realistic. So. Don't you think they sound realistic? Like they're doable. They don't sound like the Lewandowski or the Nunez where it's 100.
And also,
they sound realistic.
That's three players. So people go, oh, why are we not doing multiple deals at the same time? That's three. That's multiple. And again, I know that'll be like, oh, and Edward with a mask on. I just saw that one. But like, you know, isn't that what people want? And then I know people will say, oh, you know, maybe we want actually sort of more concrete stuff. But De Jong's getting asked about stuff during interviews. That seems pretty concrete, does it
Oh,
not?
that one. The De Jong one feels the most. It feels the most likely, but we've seen funny things happen with this club. Remember, we were supposed to sign Griezmann. There was a whole thing of Mourinho calling him. There was a whole advert. The deal broke down.
That was slightly different, though, wasn't it? Because Atletico had a transfer ban at the time, and he said, "I'm not leaving the club high and dry." So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Those situations, there's always, and this is what people I think sometimes forget, is every single deal is different. Every single transfer is different. Every single transfer has its own complexities or makes it even more simple. The De Jong one is complex. The Ronaldo one last year, very simple. So it got done very quickly. Each deal is different. But sometimes we can look at it as they're all the same. A deal just you just put the fee out there, they agree, and then you agree personal terms, boom, boom, boom. And it don't work like that. It just doesn't.
No, what? You know what? Sometimes there is a domino effect in football, right? Let's say, for instance, Man City decide, we're going to sell Sterling. I'm just throwing this one out into the air, right?
Yeah.
Man City decide we're going to sell Sterling. And they look across and they say, you know what? Like, I know Bernardo's linked. He might be linked with a move away. Maybe we should take De Jong. Please understand, when these other clubs decide, because the one thing about us, because we kind of take our time with some deals, which I understand, but when another club comes in, we're not in a strong position. Like if Man City now turned up today and said, you know what, we fancy De Jong, At the moment, they probably can't because Haaland, they need to probably balance their books over there. But if it became viable, they go in for that player. And who gets him?
For them, that's a simple. My point is, for them, that's a simple deal to do because everything's ticked already. Champions League, Pep Guardiola, money, relationship with Barcelona. The one thing we have in that one is Eric Ten Hag. That's it.
He's our big thing. Keegan says, we get through some of these super chats. Keegan says, Fab linked us with the Derby striker, Malcolm Eboué, I want to say. KG, someone said, looked at his comp. It's comping. I don't know if you want to look in the back end.
Someone talked about looking at the Antony comp and they said they're getting gas.
They said that as well. Yeah, I was going to bring that one up as well. I did see that in the free seat. Someone said KG, I didn't want to do it, but I looked at the Antony comp and I'm gassed.
I've watched it bare times. When he gets the ball and he just turns him around, he's going and he does it in a game, bro. He's practicing it. It's like a pirouette. Bro, he is insane. The touch is incredible. Anyway, let me check out this guy. What's his name?
Malcolm Eboué. So the way it's spelled.
Is it like the Arsenal Eboué?
No, it's EBIOWEI.
1 second.
There's a welcome to Man United video already, so just check out that one.
Not even coming.
So in the morning show, we've set KG off. He's our official analyst for these morning shows, especially on the Monday. He'll be in the back end, kind of. So he's gonna while me and Owen talk about the next bit, we're gonna leave KG to take that in for like 90 seconds and then report back to us. Basically, that's
all right. No problem.
Here. So we'll leave you to do that, for like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
2 minutes. All right, cool. Owen, another super chat here from Lil Yo-Yo says, "There's positives, there's negatives, and there's flexitive. When you're on the fence until it is signed, sealed, and delivered." Fair enough. Someone said flexitive's like a drug you take to calm down or something, to not have stern views, or someone said that.
Yeah, I thought you were say like diarrhea or something like that. Get some flexitive in, you'll calm down, it'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah. Shazzy Boy says, thanks for the super chat, says, "We will always take forever for transfers because agents and clubs will always push us to the limit for money. I think Ten Hag will change that." Because that's another thing as well. We know when I was talking yesterday, some people did agree, some people didn't. When I was like, you're damn right we're not giving Barcelona exactly what they asked for. They're on their knees, etc., etc. If part of this change and being ruthless and being effective at transfers is to change the way we do things, then also the way that we execute deals, but also the price we pay for players needs to, how ruthless we are in kind of saying, well, we're not just going to be stupid and throw loads of money at this. This player's worth this. We're not paying the tax, especially in a transfer window that we've got a lot to fix. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I think that's fair. Again, I think that you can't win because we'll be negotiating what's a good price, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we're taking too long," and on the other side, you go, "Why are we overpaying for stuff?" You know what I mean?
Sorry, it's like I love it. KG just
it's like a right-hand sided Martial, bruv.
All right, hold it. Wait there. Wait, we haven't asked for the analysis yet. Wait, we're gonna come.
Right, cool.
We're gonna cross over to you in the analysis studio in a minute.
Yeah, exactly. In the analysis section.
But carry on, Owen. Yeah, just while KG's getting analysis together.
That's some analysis.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I agree with you that I think that's what we should be doing. But again, I also think that you can't win because and it's fair, like there's negotiating and then there's taking too long for the sake of say when it gets to like 5 million, then you go, oh, come on, okay, let's just get this deal over the line. But like I said, when it's like 20 million or 15, that's kind of different because that legitimately can go and get you a different player. That can be the difference between you signing another player in the transfer window as well. And the thing is with transfers just in general, I must say, is that they're entirely, it's like football, but they're entirely subjective. Everyone's got their different, opinions and theories on it. And no one is more right or wrong than the other as well. Like you were saying, when it comes back to being a bit calm about the summer so far, that doesn't make me right. It doesn't make you right. Like I said, we're in the minority and that opinion might change in a couple of weeks' time. I think that's what makes it so great.
And we'll find out. And we'll find out. Not that it is about winning or losing, but we'll find out what was right or what was wrong by the end of the window, won't we?
And being right or wrong doesn't make anyone, lesser or more. It's just a case of you go, oh, okay, maybe I won't do that again.
And the people that are pissed off now don't want to be. They want to be proved wrong.
Happy, bro. Like,
exactly.
I'm telling you right now, I want to be over the moon. I want to be bouncing into the season so I can tell. Like I met an Arsenal fan the other day. He was not really happy with me, and I had a bet with him. I still had a bet with him. I was like, "We'll finish above you." Like, I don't know where. Like,
why have you done that?
I'm just like that. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. I was like, bro, I promise you right now, we'll finish above you. If you want to put in the line,
player, we don't even know what's happening. You're just like,
I know, but I refuse to be below them. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It gets like that at times.
Leon Sam says, ugly admission. We are 90s and 2000s Liverpool and Arsenal until we get our Klopp and Pep. Patient man ride. Hashtag patient man ride. You keep on pushing. Hashtag United View, Flex, KG, and Owen. Nice little rose emoji. Big up for that. Appreciate that. And Ramos says, would Ivan Toney be a good option for us?
No.
I like Ivan. I do, but I can't see that being the right move for us personally. I do think he's done really well at Brentford. I think he could probably get a move somewhere else, but
big step
I
up.
don't know.
That.
Yeah, I think he could go back to Newcastle. That could be a good move for him if they wanted to. He didn't get a proper chance there. Maybe like a Newcastle.
Would you like my analysis, by the way, on that player?
1 second. Yeah, hold on. David T says, I will come back from my loan when we are serious. David T's got on loan at Real Madrid. He said, I'll come back when we're serious.
He needs to come back.
And Leon Sons, I read that one. All right. And also Fat 4 says, and it's from Free Seats, and he is right. I don't want to have a Mike Phelan moment. I hope Josh don't have to do it. But 1.5 views, really, 1.5K views, 226 likes. What's going on? This could be better. So, guys, you know what to do. Can we raise the likes, please? Can we do that? And smash a like on a video. Can we do that? KG.
Yep. Unfortunately, I bring news. I bring some unfortunate news.
Go on.
Now, if you look at the highlights, the sad thing about it is it's just 2 or 3 games. It's the same game. Yeah. At different angles. Like they've done the reverse thing. Yeah. You can't do that. There's not enough. Again, the footage is not enough.
Is there a different sample size? You could click a different video quick to see if it changes.
I have to go on a mission now. Right. Again, YouTube scouting is not a job for the faint hearted. Yeah. Again, when you see like red flags is the same game that you see there. Like it's the same game because every player can have just imagine like the Leeds game of McTominay.
Yeah,
you got to think like that. If you cut the Leeds game when McTominay was doing the mad thing, you'll believe McTominay is one of the greatest players in world football. From that Leeds game where he just dominated. But it's not that. So now there needs to be a few more clips. There's one thing I will say though is it does feel like a right-hand sided. It does feel like a right-hand sided Martial, personally. Slaloming in runs, ball, close control. So he's a player that we naturally like, right? Or the ones that the fans will say, oh, by the eye test, I think he's good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, the only difference is with these players, which is what I like about Erik ten Hag, right? He's a coach. Like he's a trainer. So he will make our players better.
He looks all right though. He looks a bit like Antony.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
like left foot, just jinking.
Watch the same video. It's that same thing over and over again. There's a good little delivery and stuff, but I need to see that more than once. It hadn't been one free kick and stuff, but I need to watch a few more videos to know that this is what he does every week. I would like to see, because you know in these videos as well, you want to see them like breaking the line, running onto a ball. Usually you just got people dribbling. So those are the things I'm looking for when I'm doing my YouTube scouting. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
He's just breaking it down. It says none of this happens by luck. You don't get this good at scouting. Like you can't just turn on the video. There's a system.
I just love on the report. I love the report. It's just red flag. It's pretty much the same game.
Same game, bro. But yeah, but no, literally, like I want to see more. But yeah, it's giving Martial vibes at the moment. Yeah. I don't know anything about the player. So, and Martial, don't get twisted. Martial was we like Martial. I would say the general consensus when Martial signed was we all liked him, right?
Oh yeah, when he signed, 100%.
Yeah, and then it's sad how he just lost his way. I don't even know if that's just due to.
What do you think it is now? What do you think it is now? Do you think he can come back?
It's got to be the mindset, right?
It's a lot of heavy breathing there. Okay?
It's the mindset. I don't know if Martial
can he come back into the fold? Yes,
I don't know if Martial wants to be at this club, right? If he wants to be at this club, then he definitely has a chance. But Martial suffers with the same thing Varane suffers with. A good player that's injured.
Injuries. Oh.
You know what I mean? A good player that's always injured. Like Flex, I said this not too long ago about Varane. I think he's done. I think
Flex's face when you compared Martial to Varane there. Oh.
You did compare a serial winner to, you know what I mean? But it's,
no, I'm talking about.
I'm joking. I'm joking
about the winning side. I'm talking about just being injured. Are you willing to accept, Flex, on this Monday morning that it could be over for that Rolls Royce, and we might need to look at getting a whole new car, like a Reliant Robin or something?
You taking that, Flex? You taking that?
So basically, so what? So am I accepting that I need to give up now, or that could be after this season, or by January you say, yeah, that's it? What do I say? What you asking?
Are you accepting that?
What question?
The sample size is good enough, right? For now to say, what do you reckon? Do you think, or are you still standing with this, or would you like us to still be in the market for 2 centre backs?
No, I want us to be in there for one, and if Varane don't make it, he's out. Like, because you got the one. So if Timber's there, I'm going for Timber and Varane. I'm playing them two. But obviously, if he breaks down and proves what we all think is potentially going to happen, then you get to January. Then you move it on. That's it, done. I'm giving Varane until January. I'm giving him until January.
Do you think our club can manage that? Because remember,
obviously, you're asking me the ideal situation, innit? Obviously, Man United's still going to be Man United. But if you're asking me if I've given up on the player, I'm giving Varane till January. If till January, because he's currently injured from the French team right now, it's a bit sticky still.
Yeah. Every time international duty.
When I saw that, I was like, well, ain't Man United, see, we're not the problem. But I was like, Varane, why? He must, but he just wants to go on holiday, man. His Nations League is the idiot. All these men are still, please, just let me go on holiday now. And now Varane gets to come back on the 27th of June because he didn't play in them internationals.
Imagine how that affects preseason. Imagine we get back to coming back for preseason. It's like that knock's still knocking from Nations League.
They're knocking.
I'm telling you now, I'm telling you now. I'm just gonna because I'm willing to die on my sword because I rode out and put myself in that vulnerable position, so I can. I got to take everything that comes.
No, but don't die on this. Just say, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving him till January.
No,
if by January he's
no,
I'm doing that. No, I'm giving him till January.
You know it's wrong. Even in your heart.
I don't. No.
Right now, you're doing what these fans do, where you're stuck to your point. You know, you said this thing, bro. Change your mind.
No. So should we sell him now? Should we sell him now then? Should we sell him now? Is that what we're saying?
I'd love to.
Cage is talking from experience as well, because Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he backed him, he turned.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
He backed him. Hold on a minute. He backed his guy longer than this. I'm doing with Varane.
It took me but remember I told you there's one day that I deeped it. I was like, he's
not that good. So what are you not saying then? Because Maguire's reliable, let's just keep playing Maguire with Timber then.
Would you not sell him? Do you think he's still got value, right? Would you say of all the centre backs, he actually has value, right? It's a Fred thing that I did many years ago. Everyone cussed me. I said, I want to sell Fred. Yeah. This is when they was like, well, we still haven't seen the best of Fred. And I was like, guys, I still think he's worth like 40 to 50.
What
yeah.
would they like, KG?
Huh?
What would they like?
Fred. That's how I read on the comments. He wasn't talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check this out. I said sell Fred for years. Everyone's like, look, bro, like the parcel's gonna turn up. Trust me.
That's the impression again.
Yeah. And then after, all of the fans now, oh, we need to get rid of the Fred and make Fred. Bro, where was you when I was saying sell Fred? They call me incredibly disrespectful. So I'm saying when a man's got value, still sell him, because
You
before
said you
you
were
know
all
it,
after me.
it's gonna be harder to sell someone that everyone knows is injured. They say, you know what, maybe it hasn't worked. See you later. Man City would
Yeah,
do
but
it.
we've got other people to sell before that. We're selling Wan-Bissaka before that. We're selling your guy before
value.
that.
They're talking about loan, bro. So we can still sell someone Champions League. Same way Real Madrid sold us Champions League Varane. Yeah? Real Madrid sold us Champions League Varane and was like, Champions League Varane. No, bro, we got different Varane. We got injured Varane. Yeah? So I don't know. Someone might say, you know what? I still believe there's a good player there, and Man United made a mistake.
I think I personally
Now.
I think he's still got a lot in his tank, where in terms of a lot of, I don't know, what do you call it, receipts, in terms of he's got, what do you call that word? Not life in his tank.
Value.
Not just value. No, I'm looking for the term. What's the term? Where you give them the benefit of the doubt more than others. He's got a lot in his tank. But anyway, he's got credit in the bank because he's got a lot of credit for me because of what he's coming down from, and we've only just he's been here 1 year. That's why I'm saying if it gets to January, potential credit. There you go. People are saying he's got credit in the bank, because if Eric Ten Hag can get it right with him and find the right balance for him, then we're on to a winner. I honestly do think that if it gets to January, cool. But look how many things we have to change, though. Look how many things we have to change.
He doesn't get injured, bro.
How can we get 2 centre backs in one window, plus 2 centre mids, plus 1 right back, plus a forward? Like, there's too much to change. We can't do this.
Well, we can't buy 2 centre backs.
No, I don't think we can. Not of the right quality. I don't think we can.
It is funny as well that we turned
I don't think we can.
Champions League Varane into Europa League Varane.
Yeah, well, the curse of Man United. Look at Sancho. Sancho. Can't get an England team.
No,
Sancho, same thing. First year. Shit.
No, I'm not saying sell Sancho. I'm saying Varane is just injury prone, bro. And that's the argument that we like, and we know he's gonna be out for a long time next season.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this now. Because I just feel like saying it because it's you. I just the way you said, like, you know, you don't know what's gonna happen, even though it's stupid. We're gonna finish above Arsenal. It's crazy. We don't know. I'm telling you now, yeah. You personally, KG, I don't care about the community because I like the community. I don't really like you.
You love me, bro.
I want a when Varane starts this season well, and up to January he's playing most of the games, and he's doing well. Yeah. I want apologies.
I'll make a video.
Yeah.
You know, I've got no, bro. I cuss Ronaldo on the same day. I apologize.
Exactly. I will agree too. If it goes the way that you're saying it's going to go, and a lot of people in the community think it's going to go, that Flex, let go, he's injured, he's going to start the season, it's going to be the same old shit, just get rid. I agree that I will do the video as well and apologize to the community.
Good. You know what? Deal. I take that. Deal. That's a great one.
You're saying like forcing KG to apologize is going to scare him. No,
it's not. I'm just saying that's what we're going to do.
I've got no credibility.
I just want all the apologies via pigeon, via email, via WhatsApp, via whatever you want to send, however you want to send it.
Hey, listen, Fleck. It's just
I still believe in him.
Decided to do. I've got no credibility in football fans' face, so me apologizing is fine. Yeah. I would apologize.
That's true, but I'm just trying to think of a logical way to do this because it's you, and there isn't really one because it's you. So that's true.
The head of Shameless FC, bro. I'll be there like raw.
He got me. He got me. I've got to apologize.
That's true. Maybe. Yeah, I don't really see that. There's not really a way we can settle this because he'll just go, "Yeah, you were right. I was wrong." Well, I want to talk about this. Oh wait, there. Lil Yo-Yo says, "Flex off the fence. Let's go. Energy." Death by Stereo says, Carlin Cup Varane. And Varane hasn't failed. He hasn't succeeded. Or in the words of KG Comedian, failure equals success. And I've read that one already. Marcus Rashford reset. Rashford reset. You know, there was those extra stories coming out again, just reinforcing the fact that he wants to obviously stay and just reset himself with Ten Hag. KG, you know, we used to have conversations about Rashford.
Yeah.
Obviously, you told me he was on the same level as like all the other wingers in the world.
I did a matching.
Sane, you told me Mbappe.
Yeah.
You said
Thingy was better than him, and I got angry. You said that the Leicester guy is better.
Harvey Barnes. Yeah,
no,
I said
someone rubbish.
Yeah, Harvey Barnes. He's Leicester.
No, it weren't Harvey Barnes.
Mark Albrighton.
Some loser.
He's not. He's a Premier League winner, Mark Albrighton. He's won the league. He's won the league.
That's
And Rashford hasn't.
O'Brien was better than. I was like, shut up, Fleck.
Yeah, but he's won. Don't
That's
call him a loser.
No,
You can't. He's won the FA. He's won the FA Cup and he's won the Premier League.
Go and sign him then. Bring him in.
I'm just saying. You called him a loser. He's won stuff.
That's all right, bring him in then.
No, I'm just saying that's just being disrespectful to a long career.
Fine, bring him in then.
He's got a Premier League. He's got a Premier League medal and not a bit part. He played all the games.
Drink water. Do you want him?
Well, he's got exactly. So you can't call him a loser.
Bring in Captain Morgan to play with Maguire.
I will. He's a yard man. Jamaican. I would. Jamaican. I would.
He'll be proper.
I would. But yeah, you said you know he was up there with the top guys, and I was obviously saying that
Yeah, I was
even at that point when he was playing good, I said just slow down. He ain't that, and then obviously we are here. On a serious though, because it ain't about point scoring. Well, it is sometimes with you, but how important is it that he has a good season, man? And we talk about writing off Varane. What are you saying about Rashford after this year? You're giving him a year to what are you saying? What's your Rashford thing now? What's your Rashford thing?
Yeah. I did like it. I did like seeing him working on his shoulder, because that's the thing that we've all said, that he's clearly not fit. The people that the Rashford apologists say he's injured. That's why he's played that well. That bad.
Yeah.
He's not injured. He's just not. He's been terrible. He's been shocking.
Yeah.
I'm having hope. I have hope in Rashford. Yeah. I want to believe that, because I always like Rashford, innit? I want to believe that he's gonna find his form and he's gonna be serious. Now, the best thing for me though is Rashford now will be a bench player, especially if we did sign the likes of Owen Antony and we do have Sancho. They're the first starters at this club. Now, the one difference is Rashford's finally going to get a role. We're getting a coach. I believe that this coach will get the best out of Rashford. He'll try and get into Rashford's mindset to tell him, listen, you have talent here, and there's a lot of. I can turn you into a great player if you listen to me. And we do know the raw materials are in Rashford, but he lost his way. And I'm hoping, again, this is just in talking on hope. I like the fact he's coming off the bench. I'm hoping Rashford will be one of those guys that we say we're all wrong about. I'm hoping. I'm not sure. And then you say to yourself, well, is it time to cash in? I feel if we cashed in now, it'll be a bit too early. Even if Rashford has a bad season next season, we could still probably get 50 million for Rashford. You know what I mean? Like, worst case scenario. So I wouldn't just cash in just yet. And it's free from the academy. So it'll still always work out as profit when we do finally decide to sell Rashford. One more season. If it don't work, flog him for 50 million.
Unless he runs his contract down.
We can't do that ever again. We're not allowed to do that with any player ever again.
United, bro. Anything can happen.
We can't do that ever again. No way.
Ronaldo says, as also club secret, Rashford being cut marketing only. Rashford being cut marketing only. What do they mean by that? I don't know. It's a super chat from Ronaldo. I'm not sure. Rashford being cut marketing only. I'm not sure. Cut from marketing, or I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, Ronaldo, but big up for the super chat. Ronaldo also says...
Rashford not worth 50 mil, guys, because people were in the chat like, raw, he's not worth 50 mil. Before, I was hoping to sell him for 100, but them days are... You know what?
No,
you tried to slip that in, didn't you? You tried to slip that in right at the end of the sentence. They said he's not worth 50. I said he was 100 before, but...
Is he not worth 50 for real? You lot don't think he's worth 50 mil?
In football, in terms of how well he's playing, he's not. But in terms of what the Rashford brand and his stock, because he's played at Man United, England, he could go for about between 40 and 50.
I think if we were to sell him tomorrow, 50 would probably be a push, honestly, considering the current situation. At the moment, he's not even making international squads. Southgate, when he was asked about him, he was like, he's got to do a lot. But then at the same time, Southgate picks Maguire, so... I don't.
Imran says if Nunez is 100 million, Rashford is 50 million. You have to go on. You got to remember what the climate like of players are in it. Like some bang average players are going for like 20, 25 million. Like that's like a bit like that's what I'm saying. So I'm with you, KG. I don't think it's that like it's Marcus Rashford the brand in it, and it's the Marcus Rashford that could turn into something else somewhere else because he's still quite young. It's like 50 million. Like you can charge the Man United tax, you can charge the English tax, you can charge the. He's going to battle the MP's tax. Like he's going to sort out some issues in your thing as well. If you want that, you can get that. It's all part of it.
In the constituency.
Yeah, he can win you seats, bro. You can win seats in your thing.
You're trying to tell me I'm paying 50 million for an MP, fam? Are you mad?
Yeah, but you can win seats.
Part of the transfer fee goes into a political campaign.
Bro, he can help win votes of no confidence, bro.
He's handed out leaflets.
Votes of no confidence. Polling station settings.
I want to
say for the polling station.
50 million to go door to door.
And say Rashford's going to return next season.
I hope so.
And all you're not going to eat your words. I want to, bro. I really want to jump on that wave, but I just don't trust him yet.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about this is that you can't even do the thing of like, you all laughed at me. You wait till he does. You can't put your neck on the line and say it.
I can't,
bro. With Varane, because I'm just like, I really do genuinely believe he's going to do it. You've got it in the locker. But with the Rashford thing, you're like, I'm not really going to go on it.
I'm not sure, like, bro. He didn't run. He didn't run in that game, like against was it Liverpool or something? He didn't run, bro. You have to understand what mindset he's in for him to say, "Nah, I can't be bothered." Now, the only thing that could be good though is his mates ain't here. You know, Pogba's gone, Jesse Lingard's gone.
Yeah,
he's got a big friend.
He's engaged now.
He's engaged.
You said it was fixed. You lied to us. You said he's back with his missus, so it'll be sorted. He got worse.
Maybe he needs to get married. It felt maybe it needed to feel different in their relationship. So he said, "Rah, listen, be my wife now." They bought that house, and this is Fergie used to do that. Fergie used to encourage all his players to settle down and stuff.
Yeah.
So
all right. My thing on Rashford is this. Not yours is Owen. My thing is I've always said I wouldn't sell him this year. I'd give him another year. I just think he's very lucky that there's a new manager. If we were settled with a manager already and he was playing that bad, I would be inclined to be like, you know what, I've seen enough. But I think I think there's enough in there just to say a new manager. Again, it goes back to that saying, if Ten Hag thinks he can work with him, and I believe that he's someone that Ten Hag would be excited to work with. I really do. Martial could be, because I don't want it. I know there's that bias of, so you sell Martial, but just because Rashford's English, the bias, and he's one of ours. I don't want to get into that. Like, if he wants to stay, I'd give him a chance too. If Ten Hag thinks he can get a tune, but I think the difference is, I do think Martial's made his mind up. It's done. It's over. And again, any of them, if any of them wanted to leave now, I wouldn't be angry. If Man United sold Rashford, because Rashford was like, nah, want a new challenge, man. Don't like this. I'd be like, cool. But if Ten Hag says either of them, if Ten Hag tomorrow said, I really want to convince Martial, because I think I'd be wrong to do that whole, but I've seen enough, he's this, he's that, he ain't going to change. Because I've been saying, let's get behind the manager. If the new manager thinks he can do it, we've got to give him the thing. But I just think Martial's mind is made up, which is why I always give Rashford that benefit, because I don't think his mind is made up. So I want to see Rashford get back to it, but I'm like KG, I don't fully trust it. I don't know.
Let me read some of these super chats. Let me get through some of these. Ronaldo says, you missed my $10 super chat. Sad face. We'll go and find it. Here you go. Lil Yo-Yo says, if Mane is 40 mil, Rashford should be worth 25. Laughing emoji. Sashiv Verma says, to be honest, not going to expect anything for next season. It is what it is. Look at that. That's a depressed United fan right there.
Or is it a realist United fan right there?
No, you can't. We can't do that, bro. Oh. Anyway, hold that thought. We'll come back to that. You can't do that though. Yeah.
Right. This season.
Ronaldo says, cut from the team. He's only here for marketing.
Yeah, we read that one. The $10 one they said you missed was crew back together again. Been training up Sancho to pass me the ball. And to be honest, Dallo, Shaw, Tellez after yesterday's training, it's confirmed they are useless. You'd play better, KG.
I wouldn't. No, that's my position. I'm a striker.
You're not a striker. You've got to be a centre half.
I'm not. I'm a striker.
I think you play like Wes Morgan or something like that.
Flex has been saying stuff about your first touch, KG, as well. I don't know if you've heard about
They're
that.
putting a lot of pressure on my first touch, actually.
What did I say about his first touch, Owen?
Well, you said Tocker Social, first touch, you know.
Don't fist the ball into me, though.
You said, I can tell by the way that KG walks that he wouldn't be a good footballer. I might be paraphrasing, but...
No, but I've said that in the past, but I never said that yesterday.
No, but listen, Lukaku, yeah, hasn't got the greatest first touch, but he knows where the back of the net is, and that's who I am.
You know how you said don't fizz it in at me? You can't control, like, there's some versions of it. No, it's not me. Talk to the computer, mate. Mate, talk to the machine. Talk to the machine, mate.
Can you shout out a video wall? Don't fizz it into me.
No, but good thing about Toko, that's what I'm saying.
Some people how's a touch? And then fizz it in, bro. You're like, am I Fabregas, bro? What do you expect me to do?
No, do the touch. Get a touch, kill it, yeah.
All right, cool.
But also, the thing about Tucker is that's what I said. Like, if you're rubbish at football, you can end up winning games. Like I've gone with Mandem, yeah, and the touch is horrendous, yeah. Not footballers. There's like a line where you can't kick it past that line, but you can kick it further back if you're good, sort of thing. So your first touch might be so shit, you chase after it, but you run after it and then kick it to the target, but you've done it from like 1 meter away as opposed to 4 meters away. Do you know what I mean?
Target though.
But that's what I'm saying, and you get loads of points. So it's like if you're rubbish, you can still win. Yeah. Someone like you can come out on top and be coming out of there saying you laughed at me.
You sound like a hate. You lost the last time you went in it. Because it sounds like I know Jurgen flex when I hear it, bro.
What are you talking about? Nah.
Did you win or lose the last time?
I won like there's loads of different games. I won some games.
Did you win or did you lose, bro?
I won some, I lost some.
You all laughed at me.
You can't win all of them.
Yeah, Jurgen flex is a
what do you mean? But it's like I'll tell you what. It's like going bowling. It's like and you put it's like bowling.
What I interpret what you just said is some other guy had a worse control than me, but he still somehow managed to win.
Yeah, but you can go there and you can.
That's because I was controlling the ball so nicely.
Oh, I'm good at bowling, but I put the sides up, but I bounce it left, right, and still get a stroke. That's you.
Obviously, a nerve's been touched here, Fleck.
That's you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like saying that. But KG's the guy who says, "Nah, I'm wicked at football," but he's running his second touch is the tackle.
You're trying to order now to say, "Listen, if he wins, don't."
I'm actually making it so that you're going to enjoy it.
Shut up, bro.
So what you want? So you don't want that feeling of knowing that you're not going to be an outcast. You can actually participate in the games.
He called you an outcast. He just called you an outcast.
When you become wait, hold on. I didn't realize me being involved was dependent on Tucker socials. I might as well do my drills like my.
No, because you said you're a striker. You did it. You said you're a striker, and you could live my first touch in that. So I'm saying, don't worry about it. Like, don't matter how bad your touch is. Everyone can have it. Anyone can win a Tucker.
Let's play these other fan channels. Say it up. I'm ready to go, fam. Put me up front. That's the real one. He doesn't want you to
be an outcast, KG. Doesn't want you to be an outcast and your lack of football ability.
For the whole outcast, you know. How you gonna? I didn't even know I was playing for that. I didn't even realize that it was that deep.
On that note, as we finish off, the link is in the video description below, where you can join us at Tucker Social and see this battle and be part of this battle. You can play against us, play with us, whatever you want to do. And Josh will be there making like a vlog thing. Your touch and control will be on there. KG. The way you move digitally, it will be on there.
Wait, that's not fair though, because
I know he's the guy who backs out of the fight. I can knock you out. Put me in there for 12 rounds. But don't really.
Bro, I'm saying, look what Lukaku does. He still scores goals, but it could be mad on the first touch. I let it bounce. And then
so you're saying what I said then? You're saying what I said? That's what I just said. I said you could have a shit first touch, but you can still win. That's basically what you're saying. I'm just saying, but I'm saying that's the kind of striker. I'm a striker, bro. I'll get goals. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Halfway through the game, KG's going to do an interview going, manager's not playing me the way I thought he would be playing me this season.
And I need to be loved, bro. You need to put your arm around me. I'm that kind of player as well, bro.
Oh, man. Lil Yo-Yo says, can't wait to be there on Sunday. I've seen a lot of people saying that they're going to come, a lot of avid watchers. So it would be nice to put names to those faces. So when you get there, please do introduce yourself like via the YouTube name. We saying Flex, I'm Lil Yo-Yo from the fit. Like, I need that. Otherwise, you know, we want to feel like we're really connecting with the people them. So yeah. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hopefully, I think we will get an outro on the way out. I think Josh is ready on the buttons so that we don't just disappear. Just Thanos style. You know what I'm saying? Just disappear. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro, that's light work for me, bro. I understand those are easy ones. Those are easy ones. Oh yeah, and just quickly before we leave, because it wouldn't be right, we have got to just say the thing about the Superman thing. I was asking people online about Justice League, what's going on. As soon as I asked the question, oh, don't watch that one. Watch this director's cut. It's do this.
Oh my goodness.
So then I went, all right, cool. I'm trying to do the free thing. It's on Netflix. This is the one that's on here, but let me search for the magical one. So the Snyder one, you know what I mean?
The magical one.
Yeah, I see it's got a different case. It's got a different thing on the front. Starts off with the guy saying, listen, guys, it's been a long road. Thanks for hanging out, waiting for this one. Here's the proper thing. Starts off like that. Well, that's what I saw. Saw a guy basically saying, thanks for waiting for this one. This is the proper one. Then I saw it's 4 hours. I said, you must be crazy. 4 hours. I'm watching that in 5 sittings. 4 hours. It must be fucking crazy.
And if you watch it in 5 sittings, you'll never know if it's good because you didn't watch it properly.
I did watch it properly because I've watched all of it. As long as you watch all of it.
To be fair, it is broken up. It is broken up into chapters, so you could watch it a chapter at a time.
Well, there you go. I'll do it. 100%. If you think I'm sitting.
Bro?
No, I didn't start it. I went to start it and got to the guy saying that, and then I got to the beginning where there's loads of slow-mos happening, a woman going, oh my God. And then I saw that it was going to be 4 hours. I said, I'm not doing this.
What did the woman say?
Like, she's like, oh no. Like something was happening. Something was blowing up, I think. Superman was doing a bit of a madness. So 4 hours, not
Can't just
happening.
come Gotham and be mashing it up. It's not running. I'm not having it.
Why are they all on the same team though? What's happened as well?
You got to watch the film. That's the point. You've got to watch the film.
Can you just tell me? I know, but just quickly before we go, I just want to know the plot because like the 1 minute Batman's facing Superman, so they don't like each other, and then now they're telling me he's in the same team.
That's the film. That's the film. They're all uniting for a bigger cause because there's a bigger threat that they can only defeat if they work as a team together.
Put the differences aside.
Yes.
No, and the reason, and I didn't finish Batman vs Superman properly because basically the plane landed, so it ended before I could finish. So I got to the bit where they started.
You haven't even watched the whole film.
I got to the bit. Yeah, I got up to that. So then when I realized that actually before this Justice League, let me go back and finish off that. I got to that, then I fell asleep. So where is he?
You all laughed at me.
Where is he? I promise you, Martha's not going to die. Did she die at the end of the saber? Anyway, Josh, take us out. Big up, peeps.
I hate him.
I think we're still here. I think we're still
know,
here. We're still here.